While Maine Life continues to celebrate lifestyle, the Maine Business Show focuses on the people, the ideas, and the industry that connect our communities and build Maine's economy.
From family-owned businesses to statewide employers, we are taking you behind the scenes to show you what it's really like to do business in Maine. The Maine Business Show is presented by SAPI, global leader in sustainable solutions, proudly supporting Maine jobs, innovation, and the future of business. Welcome to the Maine Business Show, really from the top of Biddeford. We are talking about businesses in the Biddeford-Saco region thanks to our friends at Saco-Biddeford Savings, and what a cool way to kick things off.
We are literally on top of the Pepperell Mill, which is a wonderful example of the revitalization that Biddeford is in the midst of. This old mill is now home to about 150 residential units, about 150 businesses as well, and it's just a really cool place to be right in the heart of the city.
It's so unique too. Not a lot of places really in Maine like this, and so we feel lucky to be here and feel lucky to be working with Saco-Biddeford Savings. If we really want to talk about Biddeford and Saco, that region, an anchor, almost 200 years in business. So we went over there to check out what makes that place so special, all about the culture and the longevity and what keeps people coming back year after year.
Saco-Biddeford Savings has been around since 1827, so we're coming up on our 200th anniversary, which is pretty amazing. So I've been here 40 years this summer, and I love mutual savings. Something I really wasn't familiar with when I started, didn't mean anything, but it has grown to mean so much. It allows us to be a bank who really focuses more on impact, long-term impact over short-term profits, which is really a game changer, and allows us to really intertwine innovation with personal connection, which is really important to us. Our culture was designed by our coworkers. We designed what became known as our reason for being. It talks about our mission and our purpose, and our mission being to serve with compassion while striving for excellence. And our vision to be a source of possibilities, and that is such an incredible vision for us because it plays out in how we deal with each other as coworkers, how we deal with our community members when they need support. Certainly with our customers, being a source of possibilities when they're asking for what might be a unique loan situation or any other thing that could be going on. So I think when you allow the teammates to design that, the buy-in and the purpose is there for us to come to work knowing what we're striving for each day. Community is one of our constituents. It's very important for us to get out and serve and be part of the communities. It's part of the lifeblood of who we are. Giving back has always been one of our foundational values, and that continues. And so, again, there are many institutions, companies, banks that do a lot for their communities. We are one of those that really, truly prioritize that. And our understanding, our commitment is that regardless if we are in this for an infinite game, and it doesn't matter if it's a tough financial year, we're not going to let our communities down and our customers down and our employees down when it comes to pay and bonuses and so forth. So our community service, our customer and employee service is our top priorities. And I think that shows through in how we show up each day when we come to work. These companies are just, the heartbeat of our communities. They're small organizations, some of them doing behind the scenes work that some never know. Some are a little more customer facing, like alcoholics and so forth, and I think it's about adding value. How do we add value to our coworkers every day? How do we add value to our customers? And that builds that relationship. It does become much more than just banking. For me, I think banking is the vehicle, and the bank is my vehicle to serve. I think if we put service first, adding value to people, everything else takes care of itself for the most part. So that has been really important as we build relationships with our local businesses, such as who you're highlighting. We have wonderful relationships with these companies and these employees and business owners. So it makes what I do just so rewarding.
We're ready to put an offer in. Yes, too comfortable here. And better for our hair, by the way. Quincy and I are always battling the wind, it seems, during these shows, but this is very nice. I'm excited to jump into our next segment, no pun intended, because we're headed to Aquaholics in Kennebunk, and luckily our Maine Life team member, Shelby, jumped in, so we did not have to. Take a look.
I originally started as a pretty avid skier and found that 6 months out of the year there's no snow. And surfing just seemed to complement that so well. And now I couldn't imagine myself not surfing all winter too. Saw surfing for the first time in Scarborough Beach. I was 16 years old and I was on a bodyboard and saw a surfer cruise by me, and it blew my mind. And I was on a mission to find a surfboard and a wetsuit and get out there and try it myself. And here I am. I own a surf shop now. We specialize in surf lessons, surf camps, rentals, and selling equipment. Maine has a huge coastline, and the diversity in surf spots is it's endless. Depending on what the tide's doing, you can kind of pick which beach is going to work the best. It's not tropical, but we have such good wetsuits these days that even in the coldest days in winter, I could go out for a couple hours and be totally fine. And I think a lot of people are surprised.
I was kind of making a shift from working in the environmental science and ecology field and wanted to get back into outdoor ed, and they were in need of somebody to coach and repair surfboards at their shop. So I kind of just met up with Eric through the community. It was really the community that brought us together. I heard that he was looking for somebody, and then I kind of went on in and met him. During the peak season in the summer, it's definitely a lot of tourists. Love to see those people come into our community. They make it vibrant and make it what it is. And this time of year, it's mostly local people who are in the shop, the core surfers in Maine that are coming to our shop. If you were thinking about like taking a lesson or trying to learn more about surfing, you were just curious about maybe picking up a surfboard, now is a great time to come in as a local because a lot of the tourists are gone for the season. And also the water is still pretty warm. Still have beautiful sunny days, so now's a really good time for locals to come in. I think it's a good thing that this sport is growing in our community, and I get to work with kids who are sometimes making a connection with the ocean for the first time, and they're really getting excited about getting on a surfboard and riding waves, and they're starting to feel that energy. So I think it's super exciting that it's growing. I look at it as water therapy. The ocean is super therapeutic for me. Maybe you can ride a wave on a belly board, or maybe you can ride a wave on like the bodyboard or boogie board, and you can use flippers if you're struggling to pop up, or if your shoulders aren't what they used to be. People of all skill levels, of all ages can ride waves, and I honestly think it can add a degree of like fun and enthusiasm to your life that you didn't realize. It's one of the most fun things in the world.
Surfing is therapy for a great many people. It is an activity that demands almost 100% attention to do it and do it properly. You have to be in tune with the conditions, the waves, where you are out in the water, and it's hard to think about your life's problems or stresses or finances while you're trying to make surfing happen. So to paddle out past the breakers is just kind of leaving all that stress on shore. It's super rewarding to see somebody get their first wave and to experience that joy that you've experienced so many times. You can almost feed off of that as a surf shop owner or a surf instructor. Like you can feel the stoke that someone else is getting out there, and it feels great to see somebody connect with nature and to just be out there and away from world's problems and kind of out there just concentrating on nothing but enjoying life.
In Maine, the story of Sappy begins here, among the trees. Every tree, carefully selected and managed, is the first chapter in creating some of the finest paper and packaging products globally.
From the forest, the journey continues here to Skowhegan, where for 50 years, the mill has transformed raw materials into high-quality coated paper, packaging boards, and specialty products trusted by global brands. Here, technology and tradition work side by side. The mill houses two of the most advanced paper machines in the world, resulting in sustainable products that are made more efficiently using approximately 80% renewable energy, ensuring every step is efficient, precise, and consistent.
Sappy doesn't just make paper here. We support thousands of Maine families and communities, helping drive Maine's economy forward. Sappy is a proud sponsor of the Maine Business Show, and we are proud to call Maine home.
The people and businesses that have moved into the Pepperell Mill have created an energy that brings people together, a place to share ideas, create, and try something new. And when it comes to having fun, nobody does it better than Aaron and Vanessa. Here's a look back at their visit to Mill Pond Ceramics.
Welcome to Mill Pond Ceramics Studio in beautiful Pepperell Mill campus in downtown Biddeford. I actually had my own space and I was taking classes and I thought, well, I need to open like a small studio, but I couldn't find anything small enough that I could afford by myself. And then I started talking to people in the community who told me that there was like a demand for classes. And I was like, I think there's a business model here. So I started offering classes in a much smaller space than what this one is. And it just like took off and became this animal now that we have today. So we have over 70 members. We have a lot of people coming through. It's quiet now, but on a busy day, it's humming in here. The population that are living downtown now, they're looking for experiences, but they really want to experience something different. And then people that are interested in craft. There's been a resurgence since the pandemic. Biddeford's a great place to be for that right now. I mean, I like the tightness of this community. I like how everybody kind of knows each other, you know, and can share that experience. I've been here about 20 years or so I've seen it from back in the day when nobody was really interested in being downtown, and it had gone through a lot of years of kind of decay and whatnot. But people started buying buildings, you know, and fixing them up, and little creative businesses started, you know, so that was the resurgence. But it's a vibrant town, you know, like there's people walking down the street on Friday and Saturday nights that never used to be here. So it has really changed, and there's just palpable energy. We try to make it really accessible because I just think that I never wanted to stand in the way of an artist, you know. I want to make it as easy as possible for them to practice their craft. So no, we don't close for any holidays. It's open whenever they want to come in. There's a couple ways to get involved here. Become a student, and then some of them eventually become members. The other one is just an experiential thing. So if you sign up for a date night or a group and spend an hour on the wheels and get your hands muddy, get messy, and then leave, and you know, you might keep something if you like it. Otherwise, you just leave with having a fun experience. Most people come in without any experience, and you know, I wouldn't say they make the, you know, the nicest thing, but you know, it's fun and they're proud of it. I mean, if you remember back when you were a kid and you brought that piece of pottery home to your mom and you're like, look what I made, you know, and she's like, oh, wow, okay, great, honey, that's wonderful. So this is just the adult version of that, which is kind of funny. I really enjoy it.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style from the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
For over 153 years, Kennebec Savings Bank has been a community bank for everyone. Whether it's providing convenient account access, quick and easy loan process, or supporting the community, our goal is to create lasting relationships rooted in trust and respect. It's always been about integrity and doing what's right for the customer and our communities. I'm Andrew Silsby, and I invite you to come into a Kennebec Savings Bank location and experience the difference.
When the lights turn on, it's go time. Start your engines. Music blasting, lifts rising, lug nuts turning. Nice. We believe in easier car buying. Just ask your neighbor. We're not just a dealership. Our New England roots demanded more, so we built a team of dreamers to keep you driving. We are Berlin City, where life is easier.
So we are now in the Biddeford Mills Museum exhibit here at the Pepperell Mill, and I really wish we had the time in this episode to tell the full history of Biddeford because it is so fascinating. But lucky for you at home, you can come here and learn all about it yourself.
It's an absolutely beautiful space. And now for the next segment, we are going to visit a really interesting business that probably most people have never heard of before.
Yes, but they are doing some incredible work. We are so excited to bring you to Maine Molecular Quality Controls.
Hi, I'm Steven, and welcome to Maine Molecular Quality Controls. Maine Molecular Quality Controls, or MMQCI, develops control material for molecular diagnostics. So molecular diagnostics is any kind of testing that is testing RNA or DNA for infectious disease, cancer, inherited diseases. So we develop control material that is then used to make sure that the clinical laboratories are getting the proper answers. So they would run our material, which is a synthetic control, alongside patient material to make sure that the process, the instrumentation, and the answers that they get from that are correct. So our mission is really to make sure that patients get the proper diagnosis.
MMQCI was founded over 2 decades ago by Joan Gordon and Dr. Clark Rundell. Both were working at Maine Medical Center in the late 90s when genetic testing was emerging. Dr. Rundell began developing new gene tests at the hospital with the help of Gordon. And at that time, they realized there were no quality controls for their tests. So in collaboration with other scientists, they successfully created their own control materials. Inspired by their success, they founded Maine Molecular Quality Control in 2000.
Molecular diagnostics or molecular pathology has been around for quite some time, but I think COVID testing really brought it to the forefront, and as a result, it sort of accelerated in its acceptance and use in the industry. And as a result, our company has also increased since I've been here, which is 4 years. We've doubled in size, and we've also doubled the size of the building, and so as a result, that growth in increasing our capability and increasing the product line has really been tremendous.
Maine Molecular now employs about 85 people with no signs of slowing down. According to its founders, the company has a wide range of jobs available, from scientists to manufacturing roles, production positions, customer service, and much more.
I've been really in biotech in Maine for about 30 years now, and that's always the statement that happens, is most people aren't aware that the biotech industry is as big as it is in Maine. And so whenever people ask what I do, they're very surprised that it's happening here in Saco, Maine. We're a fully contained company in which we develop and manufacture and ship and take all the orders. Everything happens inside of this building. The culture here is based on sort of everybody wanting to work for a mission-driven company, wanting to support patients. Fostering that really starts at the top with Joan and Clark, the founders of the company, really established that from the very beginning of the company, that everybody is important, everybody is involved. That kind of collaboration really is what drives our success, and as a result, whether it's technical or non-technical, everybody's on board with doing what we need to do to get the work done.
All right, we had to get a little closer to this beautiful view of the river here in Biddeford. Okay, before the next story, I have to ask you, have you ever played pickleball?
I have not.
Okay, neither had I. I felt like the last person in the world until I went to Bounce Pickle and Play in Biddeford. It's so cool. They redid this old movie theater and made them into pickleball courts and golf simulators. It's really amazing.
They are getting in on the pickleball craze.
Yes.
Let's go check it out.
Think of it as a sports bar with a lot of activity. Come play pickleball, enjoy the sports bar after and restaurant, play indoor golf, dine while you're playing, drink beverages while you're playing, or just come and play golf. So just over a year ago, my business partner and I were looking at this location. It had been empty for 5 years since COVID. It was a movie theater. And just looking at, was there a potential recreational use for it? We were both heavily into pickleball as players. My background is health and fitness, so I was running a university sports complex in the UK. When I came over here, I got a job working with a hospital corporation in New Hampshire. and I ran a 40,000 square foot wellness center for 10 years. So then I connected with my partner, Tim Harrington. And Tim had been in hospitality in terms of like dining, restaurants, hotels, and development of those. And when looking at it, we thought this is a slam dunk. Let's just make pickleball courts in here. We knew we had space for indoor golf, and we had ample space for restaurant, dining, and hospitality as well. So we figured, let's put it all together. So they're going to find a pretty vibrant atmosphere where we're looking at everything to enhance the experience of the individual, from how it sounds, to how it feels, to how it plays, and great food. The space was perfect for the multi-use we wanted, and this area was a little depleted, since COVID, and now this whole strip is coming back to life with new tenants and businesses. So in the summer when it's hot, people don't necessarily want to be outdoors playing at outdoor courts with no shade, so they're looking for, we have full air conditioning on our courts, so that's attractive for people for the summer. And also looking for indoor venues. When the golf course is closed in a few weeks, a lot of play transitions indoors. Same with pickleball, people can play outdoors right now, but as the winter starts to come and weather's worse, so people will retreat indoors for that too. So there's a number of ways that people can access pickleball courts. They can come in to any of our drop-in sessions, so you don't have to have 4 players, you don't even have to have another player, you can drop in on your own. There's multiple sessions a week for men, for women, and mixed sessions. You can also just reserve a court at any time for you and your friends. We have 4 sims, 3 for golf, and 1 is called a multi-ball, which is a kids-based play area. So it's a full-wall touchscreen that we can book out for kids' parties or individual families. If you book the sim, you can have 2 people, 4 people, whatever you want, and you can have other spectators and people socializing and relaxing in that space as well. There's always been opportunities in Maine because we have space, we're not all crowded in a huge suburban area. People can move around easily. A lot of people are coming to Maine. We saw this during COVID. People were coming to more rural areas to live for quality of life. We see a lot of visitors from other states coming, which is great. I mean, whether it's south or north, we see just a lot of people coming, because they love the beaches. Whether it's summer, they come for winter activities, and a lot of people stay in year-round. So that's good too.
Erin, we are the perfect pair.
We have been, my friend, since 2010.
And after all these years, I really enjoy cooking for you.
Because I can't cook, so thank you for your homemade mac and cheese, your fried chicken, and your sweet potato pie. But I love having you over for cocktails.
Well, my favorite cocktail is the pear martini.
And sometimes they're hard to find when you're out and about. So we have downloaded the Maine Spirits app to make sure we have all the ingredients to make it for you tonight. The recipe calls for 1.5 ounces of Absolute Pears pear-flavored vodka, 1.5 ounces of Saint Germain elderflower liqueur,
3/4 ounce of lemon juice, and 1 dash of Angostura bitters.
Shake all the ingredients in a shaker filled with ice and
garnish with a pear slice.
And there you have it, the perfect martini for the perfect friend.
Thank you. And thank you, Maine Spirits app.
Cheers. Tastes like fall.
Pearlicious.
Hi everyone, I'm Roger Daigle of Daigle Commercial Group, Maine's leading hospitality real estate firm.
My team and I have been developing relationships in this industry for nearly 40 years. Every great space starts with a vision, but getting there, that takes connection and a deep understanding of Maine's hospitality industry. We've been working for decades with innkeepers, resort owners, and restaurant professionals from all regions of our great state. At Daigle Commercial Group, we don't just list properties, we create opportunities by matching the right people to the right spaces in Maine.
We are the former owners of Topside Inn in Boothbay Harbor, Maine.
And when it came time to sell, we knew exactly who we were going to give a call to, and that would be Roger and his team.
When it comes to Maine's special spaces, trust the team that understands what it takes to fill them.
To wrap today's episode, we are back here on the roof of the Pepperell Mill amongst all of these solar panels that power the residential and commercial businesses below us.
That's really cool, and also a really great investment here in the revitalization of Biddeford, Saco. We so enjoyed getting to know and meet all of the faces behind these wonderful businesses in the region. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time on the Maine Business Show.
Oh, whoop.
shoot. Oh. Have you had any luck with the housing?
No, I'm gonna probably buy one in here. Is that even what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't even know.